Hello, boys and girls, and moms and dads, and welcome to PJs and Pillows. Tonight's book is a very famous book. It's called Where the Wild Things Are, and the story and pictures are by Maurice Sendak. It's about a boy named Max. Max is a little feisty. Where the Wild Things Are won the Caldecott Medal many years ago, before all of you were born. Even perhaps before your mom and dad were born. So let's take a look at Max and Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and he tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all the wild things. And now Max cried, "Let the wild rumpus start." There's Max and the wild things jumping up and down and howling at the moon. Max and the wild things hanging from branches and swinging from tree to tree. And a parade with Max the King riding on the back of a wild thing. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely. And he wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. The end of Where the Wild Things Are. So, brush your teeth, give hugs to the people that you love, and have sweet dreams. Good night.